felt like it's your first home victory? Hey.
Yeah, it was exciting. They came out, started fast, scored on some drives, got some good stops. Got sloppy towards the end, but was glad we started fast and got it rolling.
What did you think when the start was delayed, Kliff, and what did you guys do in the locker room? How did you feel like you guys handled it?
Yeah, it was okay. I mean, it was 30, 40 minutes, something like that. So we kids seemed loose and seemed ready to go, so it really wasn't an issue.
Your leading rusher ended up being Kevin White. Can you tell us about him a little bit?
Yeah, he's done a good job, had a good spring, and just really shifty. So when he got his chance, he made some plays, and that was exciting to see.
Could Quentin White be more of an option in the future in the running game, or is he still, is it still Kenny Williams and DeAndre? Could that change at all?
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, guys play their way into roles on this team game by game. So we'll see. We'll watch the film and see how it looks.
Could you talk about Baker Mayfield, his performance in the first half tonight, and what kind of stood out to you?
Yeah, just protecting the football. I thought he did a better job not forcing throws. Couple drops that would have helped, but for the most part, much better job protecting the football. Ball wasn't bouncing around everywhere and not trying to force it into tight windows.
And then the decision to start Webb in the second half, if you kind of thought if you get out to a big start that you were going to use him, or was that kind of the plan all along to allow him to get some game reps?
No, it was going to be how the game was going, yeah, and having a short turnaround. We wanted to get our starters out and try to get them some rest.
Did you get the rest of the second half?
What was that?
Glad to get the rest.
Oh yeah, it's always a good thing when the starters are pulled out, and it prevents injuries, and it's a quick turnaround, so we have to be especially ready for those guys' first conference game, and it's always the biggest one because you want to be 1-0 coming into the conference, and that's going to be a huge game for us. So I think coming out in the second half was really good for us.
I know it's only the second game, but your impressions of how Baker Mayfield's handling the offense?
Oh, he's great. He controls the huddle really well, and he makes plays, and he throws as hard as anyone I've ever seen. And for example, I was probably wide open in the end zone, and he probably put 100 miles per hour on that ball, and that's just one thing. It's good, and then sometimes maybe he needs a little bit more touch, but I'd rather have it coming fast to me, just because it gets us open and gets us the ball quickly, and we can make plays right when we catch the ball a little faster than some of the other quarterbacks here. So.
You talked about your 8 catches tonight, your performance. You feel like you're kind of on the roll that you want to be on going into the third week of the season?
Oh, definitely. I know that they rolled coverage to me a lot, even in this game, and I was kind of surprised the way I caught 150 yards or something like that, and just because I know that backside safety was peeking me, and that led to a lot of touchdowns for Bradley, and a lot of things opened up for the outside guys, and I think just having all 4 of us out there is just really kind of messes with the defense, and it's kind of hard to guard all 4 of us at the same time, and I feel like I'm starting to roll again, and I feel better than I ever have, and I just feel like I'm starting to spin my wheels, and this is going to be kind of a typical thing for me.
Trey, how do you guys feel about breaking the drought of turnovers?
Well, I think we feel pretty good. Last week we had a few fumbles on the ground, but we didn't get it didn't bounce our way, so I felt like today it really bounced our way. But I think we still work hard and play hard.
Were you agonizing over the ball came your way that you might get to an
Yeah, I always trying to make plays when the opportunity comes at hand, so I was pretty upset about it.
I feel like this gives you good momentum going into a short week with a much tougher opponent.
Yeah, it's always good to get a win, and just how we did it tonight is really good. I think we did well, as a unit, just having our eyes in the right places besides the one that went over our head for a long touchdown. But other than that, I think we really did good, focus on our techniques and assignments.
Did the second turnover just kind of give everybody a great feeling about how the defense played tonight, even though it wasn't necessarily the starters on the field at that point in time?
Yeah, I feel like we played hard, but the opportunity came our way, and it happened. So we was pretty happy about it. It's just a team. It's a defensive type thing. It don't matter who's out there. We just happy that we had a turnover just to go on the board.
What did you feel like y'all just executed y'all's game plan? Most guys had scored 40 points last week.
Yeah, I just think I feel pretty good. We executed what we had to do. We didn't let many balls over our head. We only had one, I think. one or two. But it was pretty good. You know, I think we was locked in this whole week about it. We seen what they did against Weber State, and we was really just buckled down on the passing.
And you saw defensive wise and just kind of everything that happened.
Just basically just running a go route and just using my speed to win and just getting open and you know, balls thrown my way. I had to make a play and just using my speed after that.
So does tonight more than any other night tell you that you're healthy, back, ready to go, full throttle up?
Absolutely, it was good. I haven't had I think that may have been my career long as far as a play, but you know, I haven't been able to run in space in a long time, and it is nice. It feels great, you know, to be able to run away from the defense today and to get going and run in open space.
Does Baker throw one of the better long balls that you've ever seen? Seems like he pretty much puts it on the money.
Yeah, but I mean, Daggy was a great quarterback as well. You know, we have great quarterbacks here as a whole, and even on our quarterbacking staff right now. So definitely, I feel like they all throw go balls pretty well.
Baker throws it look like pretty well on the line with a lot of zip, didn't he?
Oh yeah, absolutely. He has a lot of zip to his arm, and he has a live arm, and he definitely likes to use it. So it's you know, it's something we're used to.
Did you know during the week, did y'all kind of game plan? Did y'all feel like that was a route that y'all could take advantage of on?
Yeah, definitely. We just felt like we could use our speed and athleticism on the outside, and you know, just our receiving core as a whole, just using speed, you know, to get open and kind of just using that as our kind of go-to, I guess.